Heyo everybody, Haku here with my review for Centaur no Naomi Episode 5. Now I've recorded a few videos before this, so my voice is starting to die out on me. Hope that doesn't bother anything. Or bother you guys or anything. But let's go ahead and try to get into this. This episode, basically, Sasasul Snake Taimu. It is time to learn about snake ladies. So, yeah, I felt sorry for her from the beginning, the poor girl getting the stares and whispers. We have the mouth scare that quite shocks Hime, and yeah, I don't know. Getting to see the inside of her mouth was kind of cool. Either way, the guard guy rushes in. Hime says in the infirmary that she saw a scary Antarctican movie as a child. Kyoko was funny as well when Hime was like, "Did you guys carry me here?" And Kyoko was like, "Do I look like a pro wrestler or a bodybuilder?" Then we see Sasasul some more, and just Hime being afraid of her and her worried about like making her scared or anything. I just feel so bad for her. Poor Sasasul. If her species or people were more, I don't know, were more emotional, I guess it would be worse since they don't really have the same emotions as a human. But just the mistreatment of poor Snake Lady is bothering me. Then we have Hime watching the movie together with Sasasul, and I thought it was funny how they have the same reactions to every scene. And then we find out more about them as a species from the students asking questions about her, which I could see many people hating it, but I absolutely loved it. I felt like I could watch an entire episode, hell, an entire show, of just monster girls talking about their biology, anatomy, society, stuff like that. But either way, she says that Antarcticans have weak jaws and fixed rib cages, so they can't swallow things whole, and also their bites aren't very hard. They'd feel like a kitten biting you. Which makes me wonder, of course, what we didn't get to, what do they really eat on a normal day? I mean, especially living in Antarctica. But either way, they are warm-blooded and more closely related to birds than reptiles, she says. Legend is that the ancient Antarcticans, who still had not evolved to walk on 2 legs yet and still had their 6 legs and crawled along the ground, that they built ancient underground cities worldwide, but that's just a legend, and books about it are banned. So, again, sketchy government stuff in this series, which is, again, why I would love I would watch whole episodes of this. I would watch a whole show of this, because whoever wrote the manga for this wrote a universe that's just so different and interesting. I would love to just watch episodes just on the lore of it. It's so deep and interesting. But either way, they also have difficulty understanding humans, so she brings up the point that how could we control human society if we can't really understand it that well? She does say that they had small involvement with the Aztec society. They met them like way back in ancient times. Also, she says she came to this city in particular because it's an above average city, sort of a college town, so of course it would be more understanding, open-minded, intelligent people instead of her going to the boonies somewhere. Then also she said because it had good moderate weather, which definitely makes sense. Also, about their reproduction. She says that only queens can reproduce and most citizens are female, so she doesn't really know about love or anything like that. And of course, I guess that means most females of their species and most males wouldn't, because the males would all want to try to mate with the queen. But either way, very interesting society they have going on. Very, very different, you know? Then we see that things like friendship or love are hard to understand for them in their society. They do have certain preference for certain others, but they don't really call that friendship or really have the same sort of understanding of interpersonal relationships that humans do. So while they are smart when it comes to technology and things like that, and even biology and understanding the world around them, their understanding of connections and people are less of that than the human race, and they didn't even notice that they didn't really understand connections and things like that between each other until seeing humans. So again, very, very interesting seeing what an outside species would see in humans, even though humans in this series are different than humans in our real life. So then she's watching TV at home. We see a Pretty Horn cameo. She's scared by the news that an American ship or plane? I think it was a plane was shot down by what they're claiming was an Antarctican UFO. So she's really upset about that. We see the next day with her hiding and stuff, and with Nozomi bumping her on the head, that the government is always watching, and it is so sketchy. Then we find out that a teacher has been giving her lessons on language and expressions. Of course, her opening her mouth is her trying to smile, which I think is funny. Then the joke as well that Nozomi looks like a crossdresser was funny. And either way, thoughts on the episode, like I said, as a whole, I could watch a whole episode of just Monster Girls explaining their culture and biology and anatomy and stuff. I thought it was really, really interesting, and I loved it. And I really, really, really like Sasasul now. I don't know if she's my favorite character yet. Kyoko's still best girl, but she's given her a run for her money. She's up there. Like, Sasasul's up there with Kyoko for best girl and favorite character by the same metric. So yeah, I guess that's it. I also like Akachi. Maybe she'd be in third place. I mean, I like Hime and everything, and Nozomi's cool, but I like Akachi a lot as well. And I still want to learn more about the angel character whose name I'm forgetting right now. Was it Tama? Yeah. Tama was cool, the episode we saw with her and her family. I thought that was really awesome. I'd like to see more of her more often. But yeah, I guess that's it. As a score, I mean, it wasn't like the best thing ever amazing, but I thought it was really solid quality, really different and unique, and I really... You know what? I was originally going to give it an 8, but I'm giving it an 8.5. 8.5 Snack Ladies out of 10, just because I really, now that I'm thinking about it more, I really like how unique and different it is, without being bad quality, of course. Unique and different when you can't back it up with quality isn't good, but it's so unique and different while still being good. I really, really like this episode. So yeah, either way, and I really like this show now. This episode is, and the last couple episodes as well, have kind of made me like it more and more each week, but it keeps improving, so I'm excited for next week. I hope we get more stuff sort of similar to this week. Yeah, that's it. Thank you once again for watching. I hope you liked the video. Like, if you did like the video, comment down there to tell me what you thought of this episode and what you thought of my thoughts on it. Subscribe for more. Centaur and Naomi, much more on the channel. Follow on Twitter if you want. I can try to keep you updated there or talk to you there. If you want a link to our Discord server, just ask and I will give you one. And that is it. So thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.